All right, it's an early Wednesday morning. My entire neighborhood's asleep, no doubt about it. But my buddy Justin Bowles is coming to pick me up this morning. Our plan for the day is to fish the bridges in Lake Pontchartrain. This time of year, the speckled trout often stack up on those bridges. In fact, Justin, for years, fished almost exclusively on the causeway. I'm not sure we're gonna hit the causeway today. We're definitely gonna start on the bridges in eastern Lake Pontchartrain, Highway 11, the Trestles, that area. But if we have to, we'll certainly make that run all the way to the causeway, looking for some big speckled trout. And two of our other buddies are coming along with us. Chris Macaluso, you've seen Chris in a lot of videos that I've done, and also Sam Barbera. Sam's a well-known angler in Louisiana, particularly on Lake Pontchartrain. In fact, many people know him as the Prince of the Pontchartrain. No matter what, I know this is gonna be a fun day. Let's see what happens.
French tackler.
Oh goodness, that is some spectacular water. All right, today is Veterans Day, so as you'd expect, there's some boats out here. The winds are not bad, probably 3 or 4 knots out of the north, and the water here in Lake Pontchartrain is perfect, spectacular. We're starting on the Trestles, which is a train bridge across Lake Pontchartrain, and we're up to the north side of it. Probably, what, 6 boats in view? I can't tell what this tide's doing. Maybe it's rising a little bit, huh? Back? You got him? He came back. See a netter, C-Mac? That's a good fish. Pretty, man. Nice fish. All right. Number 1. Was he off or was he up on the...
He was off.
He was off.
A little ways. He wasn't right on the bridge. Just hung it up.
Oh, you... Come on back. There he is. Yep. Oh, it's a good fish. It's a good fish.
Hey, hang on. Come on in. Get the net.
That's a big fish.
Ah!
All right.
Oh.
That might be a 3, as fat as that fish is. Huh?
3? That's bigger than 3.
I don't think he's a 4.
He's not 4 yet.
I don't think he's a 4.
Damn it. Look at how wide he is. It ain't always about the length, dude.
It's the girth.
There's some girth.
Does anybody want this fish?
Yes.
You do?
Yeah.
You'll eat a fish this size?
Yes, sir.
All right.
This episode of Marshman Masson is brought to you by Puglia Sporting Goods.
Rainbow horn. There you go, Paul.
Sammy! He ain't lost a thing. Sam hasn't fished in over a year.
Every day.
Picked right up where he left off.
He's back there trolling.
Slamming Sammy might need a net.
Oh man, you can do that shit at causeway to us.
It's a head shaker.
That's a big good fish.
That's not a bad fish.
Oh wait.
Oh, that's a real good fish.
Thank you.
unpredictable.
Yeah.
I guess because this tide is kind of dead.
Who was making that tone?
Oh, here's one.
Get him, C-Mac.
Boy, he's barely tackled. I mean, absolutely barely.
C-Mac, is he a netter?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Slim and trim. The slim and trim C-Mac.
He's a good fish.
It's a good eater. All right.
Sam,
Nice.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, popping corks is fun and all, but there ain't nothing like this.
Nothing compared to this. Nothing.
I just feel like with 4 people on the boat that can feel a bite, want to try everything.
Now, answer me this. Do you find consistently bigger fish on this side of the bridge than the other side?
It normally seems like there's bigger but less fish over here.
That's what I find too.
I don't, and it's probably because not many people fish this side. Like the majority of people fish the other side.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there we go.
Way out.
That's a big fish.
See a netter? Probably a redfish. That's a nice trout. Nothing prettier than that.
Oh, there
Right.
we go.
Ooh, good thing you netted him. Good fish.
Hey.
C-Mac. Good thing we brought C-Mac.
I know.
A little bit better fish.
Holla if you need a net, bruh.
I might.
Okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. C-Mac is throwing the avocado mega matrix, right?
Yep.
Ooh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You wanna hold? You wanna hold him? You wanna just dump him?
Oh, we just did it.
That's a good fish.
It's a confidence thing, man. Yeah. The water's this color, that's what I want to throw. When I fished with Stu and Cooter down at Cocotree, they didn't throw anything else.
Oh, that's what I grew up throwing, an avocado sparkle beater.
There he is. On the holy jolly.
What the hell is that?
He's a file hook speckled trout. Not a big one. Not a big one.
I haven't caught one out here that small yet.
Dude, I'm so sorry. No,
You hook him in the anus?
not in the anus. Midsection. He's been disemboweled. Slamming Sammy.
Good feel.
That's what she said.
Sammy, or you throwing your catfish bait? Catfish bait.
Sweeping up the leftovers back there.
All I can do. Doesn't make that tone. You know how to make that tone?
My teeth is too long and my lips is too short. Cool, but this time of year,
My lips is
my
chapped.
lips is chap chap. Oh, y'all.
Chap, chap, chap. My lips are chapped.
Dude, that was some funny. Back when that came out.
That poo-poo boudreaux?
Yeah.
Poo-poo broussard. Poo-poo broussard.
Oh, y'all. Poo-poo's an optimist. Poo-poo's the kind of guy who likes to look on the side of life that got a lot of light on it. Poo-poo says, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And when somebody gives you the crabs, cook some rice. And the other day I went to that crawfish festival in Bro Bridge. I ate me a bunch of crawfish. It's spicy like that. Come back to the house and I feel a little of the bubble gut. So I drop my keys. I dropped my keys on the porch. Man, I bit down to pick it up. And I felt like I had to, make a little fight. But that wasn't no fight. That was a turd honking for a right of way.
Right, like, who the f is that?
I pulled down my pants and I look at my drawers and look, man, it looked like I sat in a brownie. But it wasn't no brownie. Because don't nobody put corn in brownies.
Let me fish for a second. Take a break. You gotta put that in the video.
It just might be.
Oh, there's
I just missed one.
dragging that bit.
I just missed one on the turn.
On the twing.
Look,
Oh, look at this. A double.
he's tiny.
That's a keeper. Not tiny. Thought you wanted me to take him off. Oh, nice flounder. Well, not nice, but flounder.
This episode of Marshman Masson is brought to you by H&H Lure Company and by Versamax Corks and by Cito New Orleans and by Sportsman'sOutfitters.com and by Bill Lewis Lures.
Sweet potatoes they wanted to buy. Sweet potatoes? Sweet potatoes. There you go, Bob. Oh, another flounder.
Flounder. I'm not taking fish. Does anybody want him?
I'll take him.
Ooh, right through the eye, bruh. That's what you get for having two on one side of your face. Justin, you definitely had the hot stick today. How important would you say cadence is out here? Like how fast you fish and what technique you use?
Usually it seems pretty important. You kind of got to adjust day to day with it though, how they want to bite. Today there's not much water movement or anything and they're kind of hitting very light and very scattered. So I've slowed everything down and it seemed to work a little better.
So do you pay close attention to like 3 hops and then settle, or 1 hop and then settle? I mean, do you think all that stuff is important? Is it overrated?
To an extent, I think it's more important to find where the fish are staged up, and I haven't seen them not bite because one guy's hopping it twice and the other guy's hopping it once. You just kind of got to figure out where they are and more of a speed to fish them than how many times you pop it.
All right, and what about jig head weight? Like obviously today the water's pretty well dead. A lot of times you fish out here, it's just roaring through these bridge pilings. Do you alter your jig head weight depending on what the current's doing?
Well, normally, yeah, I started with a 5/16 today and was so-so. Everybody else was throwing 3/8 and doing a little better. And then I switched to 3/8, and it seems to me like today the fish are just kind of sitting on bottom and not wanting anything real erratic because it's been sitting and I'll pick it up and there'll be a fish on. So I'm just not quite dragging the 3/8 on bottom, but just lightly hopping it off bottom and letting it sit between hops.
All right, and what about color out here? C-Mac kind of discovered avocado being the hot color of the day, which is unusual, definitely, for this color water and for this area.
Yeah.
But how important is color generally out here?
To me, I think it's usually pretty important. I like to throw dark colors in dirty water and clear colors in clean water, but avocado is something I've never thrown at the bridges. I used to throw the avocado with the glow belly, but C-Mac really put it on us first thing this morning, so he got me switched over and it's been working.